All right. Hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are going to be clearing some of the missions I have left for the most recent Seriously Serious stage. Now, I'm a little late getting around to these. There's quite literally a day left on the missions at the time I'm recording this, so I definitely need to get to doing them because I've barely touched them for this batch. And we are about to be moving in at the time I'm recording this into the next celebration in about 3.5 days, probably getting info in what, like 2.5 ish, 2 thirds, something like that. We should be getting info for the next celebration. You know, the last big stuff for this celebration. So definitely a pretty hype period we're in. But that being said, firstly, I do have this mission clear stage 5 with 6 characters of the specified category. Fusion, obviously, which should be very easy. And then if we go over here to my actual mission tab, pop over to events. I haven't cleared any of these, so I need to clear within 4 turns with one of each extreme type. And then finally with 6 physical type characters. So I suspect these should be overall pretty easy. I mean, they might take a little bit, but overall, I don't think I'll struggle too much with them. I guess we'll see, though. So that being said, I did already actually make the other teams, but we're going to start things out with the extreme of every type. We'll use the Omega team. This should be very easy, but I guess we'll see. So let's do this, and at the end of this, I mean it's the 3 stones from the oh shit, it's on auto battle. My bad. I did. I'm glad I caught that.
The entire universe will soon be laid to waste by my minus power. Behold, this is my truth, the pinnacle of all shadow dragons.
I don't like talking during the animations there. My apologies. Let me actually pop the domain for Omega here real quick. All right, this guy. It's been forever since I've done this. He has the damage thing. This this could be interesting. I mean, we do have the domain at least, but potentially could be kind of hard to do. Now, thankfully, I do have the Shadow Dragon Legion over there with the other Omega, so that should work out pretty well. But here, let me pop this real quick.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead. I can feel the planet dying underneath me.
All right. So this celebration so far, I suppose. I mean, I'm gonna have a decent bit of time to talk here. I imagine this. I do remember this taking me a while to beat the first time. Um, this celebration, I think it's been good. It's definitely been good. I would say. Now, to be fair, I don't know if this is just like I'm a global player thing, and this is the first time we're having Tanabata at the same time. But Tanabata, it's meant as the third biggest celebration in the year. Or I guess it's called the Transcendent Dokkan campaign now, but you get what I mean, right? I maybe they call it TDC for short or something. The point gets across, right? Uh, it's I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird because on one hand, I do think this was a good celebration. On the other hand, I like this week we're in right now has been I mean it's a dead week, right? We have not gotten a single new character since Super Easy A Broly and Easy A, well, the sub Easy A for STR Broly went live in game. Not a single new character. Not since then. I mean, that's pretty crazy, I feel. You know? Definitely very, very wild. So, it's like, the fact that it was just those two and then Easy A Golden Frieza, and that's all. That's it. The only things we've gotten, like Easy A related to Celebration, I mean, it just feels bad. You know, it doesn't feel like good. You know, they've done a pretty bad job of spreading content through that. Just in general, I feel like they should have been able to spread content a bit better. But specifically on like Easy A's, I mean, I'm not even asking for like, oh yeah, we need the superhero Easy A's right now. We need, you know, I mean, I would like the cooler stuff to happen here, but I mean, that's well. I sort of want it at this point. I would like a dynamic celebration. I don't know. I'm going to touch on the cooler stuff in a moment because at the time we're recording this, we did have the, you know, the teaser last night. So I'll go over that in a moment. But just in general, I feel like there could have been more stuff. Not even specifically like really big stuff. Like there are so many movie sub EZAs that could be happening where they could have gotten their own EZA event. Genuinely. I mean, if you just look, and unfortunately, I don't have like a graphic to pull up, but I know there are some that exist. In fact, there's a really great account on Twitter called like Masaka. If you scroll on their profile, I'm pretty sure that they update that from time to time. I don't know how far down it would be, but I feel like a good majority of the sub EZAs, and there's quite a few that we don't have done yet, are like movies. So I mean, we could have gotten a bunch of movie hero and movie bosses sub EZAs with the celebration. So like, I'm not even asking for a bunch of, you know, other EZAs. I was thinking it was really weird that Super EZA Tech Golden Frieza wasn't here. I think I know why now. I mean, if I'm sure most people know at this point, but it has, and this where we'll get into the teaser. Here, I'm gonna do the physical one first, and then we'll go into the fusion. Um, if you don't know, we got some info last night, the teaser, right? And I'm not sure if this is going to be a thing for every single Dokkan Fest TR going forward. Because you know the last one we got a teaser for was Tao, and it's like, okay, I mean Tao was what, May 30th or something like that. It's been fucking forever. I mean, it's been nearly like four months or something, right? I mean, end of May. I mean, we're end of September. Literally 4 months, right? It's been quite a while since we've gotten a Dokkan Fest TUR, as crazy as that sounds. But you know, with that being said, as long as it has been, that was the last. Like we got a teaser. Like Tao got a teaser. I was one of the people that thought it might have been Shallot. I wasn't getting my hopes too high up for it, but I thought it might have been Shallot. And you know, with it being like the Legend 7th anniversary and everything just made like perfect sense. I still would like to get a Shallot crossover at some point, but also, I mean, Legends seems to be, not that I'm really playing the game right now. I don't know. I last played it during the anniversary, but things have gone down pretty fast over on the Legends side, as far as I can tell. Unfortunately, right? I mean, obviously it's best when both games succeed. But anyway, would like to get Shallot at some point. I thought it was going to be Shallot then. It was Tao. The teaser was for Tao. Now, typically they don't really do like teasers like that for Dokkan Fest TURs, or at least they have it in the past. So is this going to be a thing going forward for every single Dokkan Fest TUR? Survey says, I have no fucking clue. Okay? I have no idea. I think it would be cool. I would certainly like it if they do, right? I would like to make more, because I did actually make a sort of prediction video this morning over it, because ooh, what the fuck? Yo, Frieza! Goddamn, that Omega support, 45 mil on this guy. I mean, we're not doing any damage because fucking nullification, but if I'd gotten a crit in there, goddamn, Frieza, I see you, man. That really threw me off guard, seeing them hit that high. Um, but yeah, I thought it was really cool to actually. I would like to do that more. Just recording like the little predictions for the smaller sort of celebrations. Anyway, I think it's gonna be meta cooler. I like I've seen some other theories like baby, or I think I saw like Garlic Jr. I saw someone say like the fighters be like clones. I don't see. Um, to be honest, with that teaser, the very first thing anyone should have thought, in hindsight, and honestly, if I had watched like all of Dragon Ball, I haven't. OG Dragon Ball, I mean. I completed the first arc. I was really enjoying it, and then just and I'm talking like year and a half ago or so. I think ballpark is when I was watching it. For whatever reason, I just didn't continue it. Not I was really enjoying it. I mean, you could definitely tell it's a little older, but I was really enjoying it. It's just I haven't gotten back around to it. So I definitely need to do that. I probably would have like been like, oh yeah, that's how if I had watched it, I think 100%. Anyway, that being the reason of why I'm saying that is with Dokkan, usually like you look at something, it's like the very first thing that comes to mind, that's what it is, right? And they're not too complex with their teasers. I mean, you look at like, if you just want an older example, like Cell Max. I mean, when that teaser happened, we all knew who that was going to be. Right. I feel like this is medical because, especially if you look at if you haven't seen it recently or if you haven't seen it at all, if you go over to the Battlefield shop and like hover over hold on to the Metal Cooler Army LR, free to play LR like portrait, and get the card art to show up. I mean, there's 5 of them post up like that, like on with the one like centered. Now, admittedly, obviously, 5 isn't the same thing as 7. There were 7 characters in the teaser they had last night, so that is worth putting out there. It's not like 1-to-1, but I even like lined it up for my thumbnail, and I think it sort of does line up pretty well. I do think it's going to be a Metal Cooler Army Dokkan Fest UI, which why I think that makes a lot of sense is like Super Easy Tech holding Frieza should have happened this celebration. Seemingly, he isn't. Now, at this point, with this being a dead week, right? Dokkan already has loved to finish off celebrations with like a huge, big thing, right? And especially when we have a dead week, the week before, or the sort of last big week of the celebration, I feel like they're going to do the thing here, like they did with like the Broly Worldwide last year, of just finish off with a huge big thing. They'll probably drop events, right? We'll get easy A's, all that sort of stuff. I think what we'll see is more or less at the same time the Easy A details for Carnival LR Metal Cooler, Easy A details for the Dokkan Fest LR, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, and the new the details for the new Dokkan Fest, which I think is this is all under the case whatever that it's going to be Metal Cooler Army, which I really think it is. If it isn't, obviously that would throw stuff off, but like it just makes perfect sense to end off the movie theme celebration with big movie related Easy A's and go into a smaller movie related celebration, right? I think that makes way too much sense. And honestly, I mean they could really just do like a banner unit Metal Cooler on the Metal Cooler Army banner. Like it would work, honestly. So I think the reason also why I think we could see this Now, I haven't done it, but I believe the new Broly Red Zone stage has a target Goku mission. I could be wrong. I believe it does. So that being said, what sort of like better way to get that in than a new target Goku leader? Because I do think, I took a look at like Metal Cooler's categories. I think they'd probably make him. Wait, is there any animations to play here? No, okay. I think they'd probably, with Metal Cooler, make him Metal Cooler Army, I suppose I should say. Uh, he would probably be a target Goku and Terrifying Conqueror leader, would be my guess. And then they would also probably make like artificial life forms and Wicked Bloodline, the 220. That way he's hitting like all the Wicked Bloodline characters. He's hitting a lot of the artificial life form characters. Like a lot of them are like android characters that are on artificial life form target Goku, whatever. There's a lot of mixed match between those. So I think that would make the most sense to me if they go about it that way. And then we'd also probably see like, I don't think like the same night, but Super Easy Attack Golden Frieza like a week later or something into the celebration, I think would make perfect sense. And once again, I mean, this is all speculation. I don't have any like insider info or anything of the sort, so we'll have to see. It'll either be the 28th 3 a.m. my time, or the 29th 3 a.m. my time, unless they want to do a producer video, like letter. That could be an avenue they explore. Although we did get one this month with Wrath Broly, so I guess technically it would be the October one, right? But I don't know. I really don't expect one to happen. It's just they could do one. But yeah, I'm really excited. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to end up summoning if it even is Metal Cooler Army. However, with the new Seriously Serious stage, whenever that gets updated, as well as with the Dokkan Day tickets, I believe we should have like, I think it should be like 28 tickets to do like summons with, just free, right? So I mean, certainly, if you have 28 tickets, I mean, they're not like always guaranteed to be like great things, obviously, but a lot of people, and potentially even me, we'll see, are going to get whoever the next Dokkan Festival are, which once again I think is Metal Cooler Army. They're gonna get him for free, or whoever it is. I guess we don't know once again if it's Metal Cooler. It could be Baby. I think it's either gonna be Metal Cooler or Baby, but really makes me think it's like 95% Metal Cooler. I mean, we're in a movie celebration.
It's about time I got a chance to fight. It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
I knew there was gonna be something at some point. Yeah, I don't like talking to the animations. My apologies there. Given that we're in a movie celebration right now, I don't really see them like. And to be fair, I suppose you could point out, with last year, it was Broly movie worldwide. Now it was still movie related. Jesus Christ, it was still movie related, but the EZAs were an entirely different movie. Tech Vegeta, Physical Janemba. And then that led into the Namek Saga celebration with the Dirty Fireworks Vegeta, Toy, and Gohan Piccolo, and the two EZAs for Gohan Krillin. And we got the Vegeta that revives into Goku, as well as Super Easy Full Power Frieza. We got all that as celebration. So it's not like foolproof by any means. Like oh yeah, they're going to. They always do have a movie celebration lead into a movie celebration. Like it's not, even if the major EZAs are movies, it doesn't mean that it has to be Metal Cooler Army. But it makes too much sense to me Because if we take a look at like Wicked Bloodline, Terrifying Conquerors, Artificial Life Forms, Target Goku, um, movie bosses, right? And he has several other categories. He has like Revenge. I can't really think of all of them off the top of my head, but that's just a good majority of them. I mean, most of those categories need quite a substantial amount of help. You know, and if we just look at like Wicked Bloodline and movie bosses, just through the EZAs and the new Dokkan Fest TUR, as well as most likely Super EZA Tech Golden Frieza, they would be getting major buffs. They could end up being like major teams, right? Like Metal Cooler Army doesn't even need to lead Wicked Bloodline to help them, because they're all, well, most of them are on Terrifying Conquerors, right? And if the 220 is to Wicked Bloodline, then he'd be helping all of them, right? So, I could probably keep Gogeta next to this guy. This would probably be the best thing to do here, and then next turn I could go into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We should be able to kill. Definitely taking a little bit longer to kill on this sort of super class mission here. Are they gonna be? Are they gonna be fine? I don't think this really does too much damage, but yeah, they took a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't even, cause like I'm not a big like Metal Cooler movie guy either, right? I don't know what it is, but I've always really liked Metal Cooler. You know, honestly, what it might be, because it's not even like when I was like really into Legends. I think I didn't. Like, oh yeah, where's my Metal Cooler? Like you know, that's not me. For Dokkan, you know, thinking back, honestly, the first like really good like sort of like animations like this, like what we're seeing right now, the first sort of animations like this, I believe it was AGL Metal Cooler Dokkan Fest, where he has the giant form. You know, I remember using that guy quite a bit. I really liked him. He was one of my favorite cards back then. He was pretty strong. And then also his EZA during the 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration was really strong, really fun. So I guess that's probably what it is. I was really disappointed how they handled Metal Cooler Carnival card, but I also didn't have him, so I wasn't. You know, I didn't get him until he was sort of like aged out. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's sort of why I actually really like Metal Cooler. Even though I don't really care for like too much for the movie or anything, it's not that I hate the movie. It's just, you know, I don't feel strongly opinionated either way. And it has a really cool like moment with like Goku and Vegeta pacing down a horde of them. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. I guess that's because I am kind of hyped to see a Metal Cooler army.
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died.
Card. You know, I do think that would be pretty nice for them to do, especially because it helps so many teams right now. Oh yeah, I can finish this right here, honestly. Let me just do all the active skills back to back to back, and we should be able to finish that way.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
All right, now the gods here, and then they should probably finish with their active. I don't know though.
Let's do this, Vegeta!
Damn you.
of a Super Saiyan God!
I'm going to have fun destroying you.
You jump! Now it's my turn!
Okay, so he did in fact live. I mean, he's not going to live for long. The gods we just killed in one shot there. Okay, well, I suppose we're essentially wrapping this up. Once again, obviously, I am very excited to see the actual reveal for the next Dokkan Fest TUR. I really would like if they do more teasers like this, like for all of them going forward. I mean, we'll have to see. We should get at least. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I think we should have one more Dokkan Fest TUR left in the year. I actually forget exactly where it should release. I'm not gonna lie. But I guess we'll see if they do a teaser for that one as well. That'll be the real sign, I think, if this is just meant as like a post like big celebration sort of thing. But I mean, like with GDC, we can sort of write that off because that was supposed to be a Dokkan Fest TUR. They made it into the LR, right? And it even had a video for it. So I think we can ignore that one. So we'll have to see if this is just going to be a thing going forward, or if this is specifically like post celebrations, major celebrations. We'll have to see. But yeah, obviously we get our 3 stones there, and then I go over here to the event tab, and we have completed all of the inevitable showdown extra missions to get the other 3, this sort of pink orbs and a sticker. So pretty decent rewards. Definitely had to make sure to do these before they went away. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. I'm gonna finish things up here. And I will see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.